All right, guys, let's jump into it today. Today I had a total of 3 trades total and did a P&L of $9.50. Nothing huge today, but a green day nonetheless. So that's always good when you can have a green day. And overall, I had 2 trades that were green today, and I had one that was red. And I felt like today the market overall was just very hard to trade because I think the markets overall, like the S&P 500, were down. I think foreign markets were down, and there was a lot of it was just rough in the stocks that I did choose today, and the stocks that I was trading. So I found like the market was just very tough to deal with today, very hard to work with. So I was very cautious about the stocks I was picking today. So today, one of the big ones that popped up on my scanner was MGOL. And this was the first stock I traded today right at 7 a.m. I always kind of look for that move at 7 a.m. when a lot of people come into the market and start buying up shares, and the volume starts to increase. And I took a trade right here, right at 7 o'clock. And I felt like we were going to have this move. It popped up and then it just popped back down. I just stopped out with $1 profit in that particular move in my paper trading account. Now, I felt like this stock I just didn't want to take another trade on it because it did pop up a little bit more here and I could have possibly ridden that up. I just felt like my risk was too much on this stock with all these topping tails on here. So I felt like, this really wasn't the move that I wanted to take right now on this stock. And I felt like I'm just going to wait till 9:30 and see what happens then. So I did scan stocks for a while and looked at things, but as you can tell, this stock really didn't do a whole lot. Didn't have a lot of options in here. But one thing I did notice is a lot of topping tails on this stock. And then I also noticed that some of the volume bars were not as in favor. There's a lot of high volume selling, especially on this candle right here. High volume selling, high volume selling. So, and I just didn't see that wave of big green candles, or volume bars that I normally see. And it's just that surge that you're looking for. So today I just stayed a little more cautious. I took smaller share size, and then I just kind of waited for the right opportunity to present itself at the right time. And so at the open today, this thing popped up almost immediately right up there. And unfortunately, I didn't get in on this first candle. I got in over here and I stopped out with like a $4.50 loss. So it wasn't the best move. I could have totally done that way better. I could have done that move a lot better, but I didn't. And it was just, I kind of stayed out of it because after that, I noticed a lot of the candles having these, again, big topping tails on them. And that just really didn't look so good. So honestly, I was like, I kind of think I'm done with this stock. And after I kind of saw a lot of that, and then honestly, once I got to this part right here, the MACD crossed over and it was kind of over. So I stayed below that, and I was kind of put this line right here just to show where the resistance is at right now. And every time we tended to get back to that, I don't even think we got close to it. I think in any of these points we ever got close back to high a day again. But I just noticed that this stock was not getting it. It was not coming close. I think the actual line should be actually about right in here, actually. But you can tell it just couldn't get crossed that line very well at all. So it definitely was tough for it to do that. So I just felt it was better to leave it alone. And I started seeing things like these big flushes like this right here. I knew this was over. I knew this stock was pretty much done. So yeah, I had to kind of lick my wounds and move on from that one, but it was okay. We ended up redeeming ourselves, and I decided, and I normally don't do this, and I will say this, my normal trading plan is not to trade outside of between 7 and 11 a.m. But today I felt like just didn't have a lot of opportunities to trade anything. I know some people know how to make lemons out of lemonade, or lemonade out of lemons, and do that kind of stuff and make things look really turn around and make do these. I'm not that good yet. I'm still learning how to day trade here. That's why I'm doing this channel, because I'm showing what I'm trading and the opportunities that were available to me. Now, honestly, if I could have got in on this candle right here and rode this up, I think this would have been a good move. This would have been like a good 30-cent move right here, and being in this low and maybe a stop out at about 358 and getting in at about 368, maybe a 10-cent stop loss, and then being able to get a 30-cent gain. Possibly the only thing I felt like with this stock on MGOL is it was easy to get in, hard to get out, and kind of thickly traded, I felt like. So I didn't necessarily want to stop out on the bid, because honestly, look at it right here. I mean, 373 to 360. I mean, that's a big spread to lose 13 cents on, like a day like today. So I had to be kind of patient for that setup to be right, and hopefully I could hold it long enough to get out on the ask. So that was MGOL. That was the first stock I took 2 trades on today, and then I went into INDO. So this stock I took just 1 trade on today, bought 100 shares. I was keeping it modest today, just kind of was feeling the market, and I felt like, honestly, it wasn't going to give us this huge move. So I came in INDO at about power hour, 3 o'clock, and I was kind of just waiting for a move to set itself up. And honestly, there were some moves here. There was definitely some moves. I probably missed a little bit of this, and I didn't get in any of this stuff. So unfortunately, I probably should have, but I didn't. But anyways, power hour was at 3 o'clock. Started right here at 1500 hours, which is 3 o'clock. And I didn't get in till 3:13. So roughly in about right in here, I'm going to say. Wait a minute. Let's see here. 3:13 right here. Yeah, I kind of held a little bit. This candle right here came above, so it was kind of candle over candle. I jumped in right here, and I got this nice little move up. So nice little move right there. Can't complain. So I can't complain on that move. And then overall, I felt like, I'm not looking for a huge gainer today. I'm not looking for a home run. I'm just looking for a simple little base hit. That's all I was looking for today. And I got that with this particular stock. I felt like this was the move, and ended up bringing me from red to green and right to $9.50 today. So I can't complain. I did well. I did come into the green today, and that helps out my month a lot, because now overall for my month, I'm actually sitting at a 66.67% success rate for the month, which is great. So 2 days green, 1 day red, and I think that has really tremendously helped out my numbers, going in the right direction anyways. So when we look at it overall, last week was green. This week, first week of the month was green. This week is green so far. Our profit to loss ratio is a 4.93 to 1. So, $4.39 to every $1. That's pretty good. I can't ask for anything better. I'd like to see some bigger opportunities come up, but I just haven't seen that. So today was definitely a tougher day in the market. And if you survived it today and didn't lose money, you did good. So, honestly, it was great for that. And, overall, I took 3 trades. I don't want to take 3 trades, and I didn't want to have to take a trade at power hour today between 3 and 4, but I felt like there was just no opportunities presenting themselves at the time I was looking, and I felt like I could take 1 trade there, and if it turned things around, that would be great. And it did work out pretty good for me, but I wasn't going to get crazy with it. I wasn't going to try to open myself up to losing a lot of money or anything like that. God knows, if you look at my July and you look at my June, I've had some big losses in those months. And, like $77. I think in July I had one, $102. I mean, $91. Let's see, $52. So, took some bigger losses. Shouldn't have happened. I should have minimized those as much as possible. Ended up, getting the most out of it I could, though. And honestly, since I've started this paper trading account all the way back in the last week of May, I'm up $136.99. I mean, I could be up a lot further, but that's still 10%, you know. So it's 10%, and it's up above 10% on the entire account. I'm not losing money, so we're doing good. We're going in the right direction, and hopefully before too long we'll be in a paper, out of the paper trading account and into a real account. So if you'd like to follow along and see more what I'm doing here, I'm learning to trade, so that's why it's called Trading with Chris, and I'm putting out new videos like this every single day. You can definitely join them with that. I recently had a video yesterday. I put out how I pick stocks as a beginner day trader. You can check that out as well. What's great about that video, it shows how I pick the stocks I'm picking with accordance to my trading plan and what I'm putting out there. So if you'd like to follow along, that'd be great. Yeah, just know that what I'm giving is not investment advice. This is just for me to share what I'm doing in the trading world and what I'm learning, and definitely understand it that there is risk and you can lose money with trading. That happened to me. I obviously can show that with my track record. I'm not perfect at this by any means, but I'm getting better, and that's great. And hopefully at some point here we'll be able to go to the next level and starting our own account, and I can talk about more about the trading plan I'm planning to go forth with there. So definitely get a part of this community. I'd love to get more people in here and start talking to some of you and learn more about what kind of trades you guys are doing, and just fulfill that conversation and stuff. So if you like to learn, get in, so check out the next videos and we can start trading. So see you in the next video.